Let's test your Java knowledge. What happens if equals and hash codes are not implemented correctly in the hash map? Or let's say hash set. Most of the developers either don't know this or give us a wrong answers in the interview. Okay, here's the one more. Why the array list is faster than linked list? Very basic question. If you're not 100% sure about these questions, then the Java collection is a weak area for you. And that's exactly where the interviewers are targeting. In this video, or basically saying in this collection series, I will be covering everything from basic to advanced concepts. By the end of the series, guys, I'm 100% sure that you will understand and confidently answer the most of the interview questions related to collections and answers with the real-time use cases, right? So I would try to resolve your gap between theoretical concepts and the practical implementation. I will also share my GitHub link in the description where you can access all the demo code used in the series. Okay, so let's understand the concepts or the core concepts, better to say. So before understanding the entire thing, let's understand with the pain area, right? The problem area. So before collection, what happened that we will be using the code through arrays, something like this way. We are writing like int arrays equals to new int of 5 or product array or accounts array, and you can observe right here that we are using the size of 5 or the array of the 68,000 length, right, which is very annoying, right? What happened, let's say another one more customer wish to open the account, right? Do we have that memory? No, we cannot cater one more customer, although we able to store the 68,000 records, but one more account information we are able to store. That is the problem area. Okay, I have one more question right here for you all. I want you to answer me in the comment that what is the products and account in this example. Okay, so here in this implementations of those few lines of code, what we can understand that where is the problem area, that arrays of a fixed line, fixed size, right, and it has no flexibility and it is hard to manage. What is no flexibility and hard to manage it? It means that if I want to save more data, it is not possible, and if I only have to store 1000 accounts, then 67,000 unnecessary free space I have to manage. And hard to manage is another thing we will be discussing more on that, right? So what is the Java collection now? So Java collection solves this problem by using the dynamic and a flexible data structures. What is a collection? In a nutshell, is that collection is a framework that helps you store and manipulate the group of objects efficiently, right? You can observe right there that I target the word efficiently and I highlighted it, right? Why efficiently and what do you mean by efficiently? You will comes to know later on, right? So what you can understand from this, that think of like collection is the dynamic or a smart container, right? It is a smart container. So what is a collection structure, right? Don't worry if you feel it little boring or theoretical. Soon we will be resolving your issue. So what is the collection structure? It is basically the classes, and what's all in the blue are the interfaces, and what's all in the green are the concrete classes. Concrete classes means that where we can create the object, right? So you can observe that we have a very dynamic data architecture or a collection architecture, where collection is an interface and set, list, queue, map, all are the interfaces. You can also observe right there that map is not the subtype of collection directly, okay? And array list, linked list, vectors are the type of list. So you can create the object something like as list, my list equals to new array list. Guys, right here, if you are not comfortable with that, how to create a runtime polymorphic object, or what is a runtime polymorphism, or if you are not comfortable with the inheritance properly, right? Because then do let me know. just through the comment, right? Comment me and I will prepare a video on that, an in-depth video I will prepare on inheritance as well as runtime polymorphism. I would like to tell you that runtime polymorphism is that important concept which you cannot ignore, and entire advanced frameworks such as Spring Boot, Hibernate, and other frameworks as well, right? Messaging system, everything, they all things, and various design patterns as well, are all based on runtime polymorphism. So this is the kind of the concept which you cannot ignore. You should know the runtime polymorphism, the exceptions related to that, something like as class cast exception, very important that. Okay, so whole lot of these things you should know. So based on that way, what would be the common practice? Like we can create the object something like as list my list equals to new array list, or I can create the object something like as list of accounts equals to new account, or list of passport or collections of animal equals to new array list. These all things are the valid, right? So why we have to write whole lot of these things, and what is a use case scenario? So you can observe right there that we have a two methods, and this method is taking the collection, right? It is compatible with the collection, means calling the filtered blacklisted passport method, I can pass any kind of collection. It can be either the list, set, or anything else. Let's look into that deeply. So look at the code right there, right? Wait a second. So look at the code right there, that we have a load data method, and load data method, and we have a filter blacklisted passport. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to get the passports, right? And downloaded passport is the thing. So but basically the thing is, let's say we get the passport information from some external source. It can be the external API or XYZ source, and from there we are extracting the all passports, right? Let's say passport is the Java business object, right? That is a business which is that is a business object. Okay, so call some external API to get the passports, and then after I'm calling this method and I'm passing this passport right there, right? So it means that this passport collection I'm passing right there. Okay, and then performing some XYZ business logic. Okay, and then I'm returning the filtered list, right? It is a data which business is interested. Business, I mean to say the code, right? The logic, the business objective. So business is interested in getting all the blacklisted passport. It can be the diplomatic passport. Business sometimes also interested in. Business can also be interested in some XYZ or some particular country passport as well. Okay, something like this way. Okay, so you can also observe right here that here I'm this external service, right? This external service sometimes can pass lists or some another service, let's say service from some different country, might be possible. Instead of returning list, can return set, or can return sorted collection. Some another service can return some sorted collection. Okay, but this business operation method I don't want to write down again and again, right? So that's why I make it a generic method kind of, right? A generic method, I mean to say, where I'm handling with any kind of collection. It can either be this list, it can either be the set, it can either be the any type of list, linked list or array list, or any kind of set, whether it is tree set or some another one, right? Although the implementation would not satisfy and this common implementation would not work, but you can understand for the time being, right? Okay, right here I have a question. What is my question is, you have to tell me about this data. Okay, data means what would be the declaration of data. Okay, how I have to declare that data variable in this method. Okay, So just a second. So this is a design architecture of our sample application. Let's say suppose if we have a user, this is our user guys, right? Just this. So this is our user, and our user is going to interact with our application. This is a user code. So we will be creating a main application right there, and then this main application is going to going to communicate with the another piece of code, that is the service layer, or for the time being you can consider all these three boxes as a classes. So first class is a main class which is going to communicate with the user. So all user interaction code would be there only. All the data processing code should be in this layer, and we will be managing one more layer as our database, right, where we are using the collection. So that's it for this video, guys. In the next video we will be implementing this example only, right? This example I'm going to implement in the next video, and step by step we will be trying to understand that how the list works in detail. Okay, I hope you do like this video. If you have watched my video till right here, I'm expecting that if you like my video, then do subscribe my channel and like this video, and do comment me that on what specific topic you want me to create a video. And if you want to know more about me, my profile link is in the description. You can check that link as well. Thanks.